got a question for you.
Okay.
Do most friend groups are they built on shared vices or values? Because people bond with vices, and values keep you accountable, but vices keep you comfortable. I was just thinking about that. Just think about all the people. What made me think about that when you were saying like the peer pressure of drinking and stuff, and like when you do try to do better in life, you got friends like, man, they're always trying to pull you back, and then you start thinking like, he going down the wrong path, or like, why are you like this? And they always say you the sum of the 5 people you're around the most. So it's like, do friend groups bond more on vices than values? Because it's rare to see people, that shared values a lot of the time in friend groups. We mostly always see the bonding over the vices. Like all that friend group, all them smoke, all them drink, all them bang or whatever. Like friend groups think like in this similar pattern, and then when you're trying to break that group, it's always tension. So like, do people bond more on vices than values? Of course, there are people that bond on values, but it seems like it's more on vices.
The majority, I feel like, is going to be more on vices, because you always hear how somebody is trying to change, and they're like, yeah, I'm working out, like I'm getting my life together, but like my friends, like they want me to go out, they want me this and that and the third. Your true friends, if you tell them, they're gonna be like, oh, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I support you. The ones who is there for the vices, they gonna stop. They might stop inviting you to stuff. They might, and that's you just.
No, they're gonna keep trying to.
They might keep trying
to get you to drink.
Try to get you to drink, but it's like, I'm telling you, I'm trying to change, and you like, you too good for us. That's why they gotta mean that.
Because that's an indictment on themselves. Yeah. If you change and your life get better, now they gotta look in the mirror and be like, do I have to change? Do I have to do the work? And most people don't want to do the work. They'd rather just stay comfortable. And their vices are comfortable.
That's true.
To gain values and all that, that's stepping into the uncomfortable territory where you're going to have to do the work. And we know most people don't want to do the work these days. Everybody in life want to be rich.
Yeah.
Everybody want this.
Yeah.
But they don't want to do the work that gets you there.
Yeah.
So it's like.
And then it's like, well, you get those lucky ones. Like we lucked up in a sense where everybody.
I saved your life.
All right. We lucked up in a sense where
what? No, don't skip over that. I saved your life. You was going down a path of destruction. You was going down a path of ignorance. I tell your mom all the time. Best friend he ever came across saved his life. That boy in college was going down the wrong path. A dark alley in the wrong neighborhood. Walking down blocks had no business going. I'm talking about mentally, not physically. Saved the boy life. Now look at him. Talking about meese. Traveling to Greece. In the gym 5:30 a.m. Life change. Go ahead.
We met, and it was lucky for us that we met because we shared values and vices.
What vices?
We drank, we partied like together, but we were also very much in the business. We also wanted to start something, we want to do something. So if you can have a healthy balance, everybody was on the same page, and that's what was rare about it, because everybody was on the same page. So it's like, yes, you might go out, yes, you want to do these things, but we had to come together and be responsible in order to start a business, to do things. I think you can have a healthy balance of it, but then there's some people who can't tread the line. Some people, it's either left or it's right.
Saved your life. You was threading the line.
We gotta stop lying to people.
What you mean?
We gotta stop lying.
When have I ever lied?
There's no line that I didn't even smoke. There's no line.
You did smoke.
I was not an avid smoker. I smoked when we got to Cali.
You smoked before Cali?
Yeah, when I was like 17, I smoked.
And when he met me, he didn't smoke anymore. Saved his life.
So what do you say when you were smoking and I wasn't? You gonna tell the people that?
That you were a bad influence.
No, don't switch on me. Take some accountability.
I am. So
if I didn't smoke and I met you, how's that a bad influence?
No, I stopped you from smoking.
You didn't stop me.
I did. Once you met me, like, I can't smoke.
I already
because I met that first friend group. I can't be around. All they do is smoke and stuff. So you like, man, if I'm gonna be his friend, I gotta stop smoking.
Would you go
Gave
on the
up his
oath and
vice. Come on, let's go.
You would go on the oath and say?
Yeah, I would go on the oath and say.
So you go in the court of
I
law?
want you to admit too that I saved your life.
Well, I would go on the other say that because that's the false truth.
And then
go ahead, say so stupid.
The vices when you start smoking in Cali and all that.
When I started smoking, I smoked once.
You smoked more than once in Cali.
Oh, okay.
And then here's the thing. You're a religious man. Well, I don't know if you're religious, but you grew up in church. We all grew up in church. You know how the pastors be. They always got a background.
Shut your ass.
Wait, they always got a background so they can tell you about it.
Oh, okay.
They can talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man. Why you want to listen to a pastor and have no transformation?
Okay.
So I had to go down that path with you to bring you back out.
Oh, okay.
Because you say, what's the point of me going to where everybody doing good? I need to go where people doing bad. Got devices to pull them out. That's the work. And see, that's the part that ain't registering with you.
Okay.
That's the part, and it should, because you know a lot of registered nurses, so it should register with you, but it don't. But it's okay. One day later in life, you'll realize when you look back and reflect, that's where it all changed right there. 2006, Cameron Miller. First day of school, our institute. That's where everything turned around. But it's all good, Heroes, don't get their flowers until it's all said and done. Sometimes you live long enough to become the villain to people.
I want those who are listening to pick better people in your life.
And you did. You listened to your own advice. You see what I'm saying?
Don't pick people who don't take accountability for nothing in their life.
I took all the accountability just now.
Okay.
I just told the truth.
But to answer your question, yes, majority of people bond off vices for sure. Yeah, I think that's
and if someone is in that type of relationship right now, whether it's platonic or romantic, how do they break that cycle to maybe get better people in their life? Or
I think you got to be honest with the people around you,
before yourself. I feel like it got to start with you.
No, that's what I'm saying, because you're gonna have that feeling. You're gonna be like, something ain't. It's gonna hit you like something ain't sitting right. Like all we doing is like, can you hit your friends up and be like, hey, yo, y'all, let's get into workout together or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go do something like an activity. Let's do something healthy. Then they like, I ain't doing it. And you're like, we can't. Yeah, but nah, meet us at the bar later on. We can only go to the bar together. We can't. You know what I'm saying? Let's all go to the mountains. I don't know. Let's go do a retreat, a workout retreat. Let's go do them high rocks competitions that they be doing.
So let me ask you this: for you personally, since you don't want to admit it was me, what was the catalyst for you changing your life and want to add more values than vices?
Well, since I didn't have that many vices, and I'm not gonna let you keep lying to people.
Okay.
Yeah, since we gonna start there.
All right.
I do remember when I was like 27, 28, and
a long time ago.
Yeah, about 10 ago.
Getting up there, boy.
You gonna let me answer? All right. I do remember having a moment where I was like, I wanted to read more, I wanted to do more things when it comes to spirituality and mental. And I remember my friend Lenore gave me The Way of the Superior Man.
That was me.
No. Because she wanted to be an influence in my life since I didn't have any near me. She gave me the book The Way of the Superior Man. And I started reading that, and I was like, okay, cool. And then you said, hey, think Mike gave you the 4 agreements.
I was way before 28.
Oh well, yeah, that's when I remember when she gave, because I was I knew I was like a couple years out from turning 30.
No, I don't know about that. You
Yeah.
or her. I'm talking about me and Mike. The 4 agreement, that was 2014.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but I remember you told me that Mike, you was like, hey, and then so I read that, but then I read The Alchemist right afterwards, and then once you start reading these things, your brain start opening up, and you be like, oh, well, I want to learn more and more and more and more, and so I would say it was around that time. But then I think it's just a getting older. Well, I can't say it's a getting older thing, because some people they'll never change. But
It's the people around you.
I don't think it's always the people around you, though. I think people say that, like, even the sum of 5 people around you. I don't know how. I used to think that was the.
Because think about it, what you're saying. Look what the people around you are giving.
No,
you.
I'm not saying that it's not.
So it's like if you were in a different situation, the people around you just partying. Of course, you can outgrow that with age. But the stuff
gonna be
you saying,
harder.
like people are suggesting books to you, and when you read these books, that's opening up your mind even more to want to do stuff. So I'm like, it's honestly like that quote to me is valid because it's been valid in my life. I don't know the other way. I mean, I just feel like I always had a good discernment for people, and the people I know I'm gonna be around the most.
For sure.
And there's things that I can see you doing, or people, not you, but like see a person doing, where I'm like, nah, this is not conducive for the life I want to live or the person I want to be. Let me get around people that's more like-minded.
Because you just know, like, what y'all doing, it don't align with what I'm doing. So I'm just get on up out of here.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's not always enough. That's
true.
great start.
That's a start, yeah.
To not stray, but then you got to find the people.
Yeah.
And then once you find the people, now you got to do the work, but also put them on the work.
Yeah.
So y'all all growing together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So that's why we get along business-wise, because we're like-minded. We work the same. We think the same in a sense. Like we have the same codes when it comes to being on time and like certain things and being this and that. Like most people ain't got to worry about us for the most part. We're not toxic. We don't be bringing problems. We don't be bringing issues. We're nobody. I don't think there's people out there that can just come to us and be like, yo, them niggas is weird. Them niggas is toxic. They two-faced. They negative. We don't do that. Like nobody want drama.
Like when we hear stories from people, we be like, "What's going on to people? What's
like I don't have those type of people in my life."
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't, because one, I don't want it around me. But
your energy don't attract that. And
not.
even if it happens to get into your world, you gonna recognize it immediately and cut it off
immediately. And that's the other thing. People get comfortable and they'll be like, well, you know, they've been around. Like, no. If they ruining your life, get them out of there. That's crazy. You got a lot of life to live.
I don't get it. Like the people that treat you the worst, you get the most chances, and people that treat you good, you scare them away. It don't make sense.
And you can't enable people. After a while, you be like, man, I'm not doing this. Like you said, after a while, if you give somebody the same advice after a while, hey man, I can't.
I don't know what else you want me to say.
Yeah.
That I haven't said.
Now, if you go and do the thing I said and it didn't work for you, you come back and we talking about it, that's different.
But I'm only going to give you advice based on the life experiences I had, experiences I may have heard of, or the stuff I learned.
Yeah.
And if what I'm telling you ain't working, I'm like, maybe you need to go somewhere else or someone that's more knowledgeable on this subject.
But if you tell me you ain't tried it or you ain't doing, I'm like,
if it's just the same pattern of misery and you just want to be a victim, then you got to go. I don't like victim. Like, especially when it's your fault. Like, there's actual victims out there.
Literal victims.
But when you play victim, you can avoid being a victim.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I don't, like, it's on you.